Good afternoon. We are still in second floor, Tacloban, province of Leyte, Philippines. It is July 14, 2019, and time is 4:56 p.m. Yours, Maria Everett Pauline, 57747, the Presidente of Presidencia del Gobierno, Future United Nations Coalition, and we're going to have the future faction of Messianian as well, known as the RCK-10 Messianity. For now, I would like to read to you the MOI, Message of Instruction, we gave to the forces of the five countries. And I will just read my MOI to them. It is J. It is Jane. It is dated July 13, 2019, 7:15 p.m. Second floor, Pamart Inn. To address to Kingdom Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Israel, United Arab Emirates, and Egypt. From yours truly, Maria Everlet Pulin Alve Velarde, RNBSN, Tacloban City, and I have my new CP Globe number because there's a problem again. SIM block by the Illuminati, and I think it is the Illuminati Philippines, the original, which originated from Tacloban. And my new number is positive 63 927 938 1842. And I also have a new email address, the Arabia underscore 57747 at yahoo.com. And our old email address is aa underscore velarde at yahoo.com. Our subject is World 2020 Vision as soon as possible. The armed air forces of the Islamic or future Messianity states, future Messianity states, or the Islamic states. They are now known as Islamic states, but later they are going to be future Messianian states. So we are aware of this World 2020 vision, mutual awareness. And the caller is Everlet, the shepherd Pauline. We are aware of this World 2020 vision. I respectfully request from the good leaders and soldiers to help me and my children fulfill our world mission. We cannot do this for everybody. I'm reading, for everybody. They have their copies in the Lord and in faith without armed forces like you coming from the international. The host country for this world assembly that is to come is Kingdom Saudi Arabia. Kindly support also the host country. They are very much willing. So please support so that we could make a good start. Our mission is to turn first and foremost the original Arabia country, which is composed of Kingdom Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Syria, Turkey. What I mean is the old map in the Old Testament, the Arabia is the Saudi Arabia now, including Iraq, Syria, and Turkey. Okay? And then extending the Holy Lands to Lebanon, Israel, and Jordan because of the Old Testament. I know, New Testament, I mean. By retrieving the holiness of Arabia in the old map, the countries of the world shall likewise be converted to Messianity. Messianity is faith, it is religion, and it is the original religion that was founded by Blessed Peter, the founder of the house of the Messiah. So the house of the Messiah, Yeshua, is the church or the house that we are going to have. The old religion in the Old Testament time is the Judaism, while after Yeshua or Jesus' death was the Messianity. It should be until forever Messianity. So we are only retrieving. I am not making, I am not creating, I am not founding a new religion. We are only retrieving back what is the original and what is the truth. So I will defend this in Kaba Mecca, since Kaba Mecca will be our big classroom, as well as for the World Assembly will also be done in Kaba Mecca. And to continue and receive the same blessings of prosperity. Meaning, what happened to Saudi Arabia will happen also to other countries who believes in the will of God, conversion of faith first. Thereby say, come as allied air forces and escort, support, protect me, protect us, to going to Palace Kingdom, Saudi Arabia. Our problem, the major problem, is soldiers or allied forces when here already in Tacloban City, Leyte, Philippines, become cowards that they forget their mission. Problem is Illuminati Philippines insinuation. Page 2 of 6. Mission is International Air Forces to bring Everlet Velarde or 49 children in KS in to bring Everlet Velarde to KSA. 49 children right now are in Kingdom Saudi Arabia. Protocol, no other individual to go with us. Just you and me. Just you, the International Air Forces, and me, and those who are in the ship. And in this ship, there are also Filipinos. So, standard operating procedure, SOP, the soldiers are to come to the house. It is not me who is going to you. You are soldiers. You are the one who are to come. Illuminati is telling you that I should be there. That is stupidity. So if you know that their words is beyond stupidity, please uh, be sensible in believing their words or not. And then to second floor only of the Velardes boarding house or Palm Arc Inn. This is second floor. Do not go to the ground. There are murderers. I prefer that the Air Force shall come if the Marine fails, or those who are in the ship, or the two forces allied for this said mission. Those in the air and those in on the water. So how? Number one is to pick up the helicopters from the four countries aside from Kingdom Saudi Arabia, going to Kingdom Saudi Arabia by me, and I did it already last night. Secondly, the three helicopters from each country to go Kingdom Saudi Arabia will have 20 soldiers in the aircraft, including the two pilots. Done. Number three, from Saudi, you will air convoy to Tacloban City, Philippines. This was planned before. And then the aircraft or crafts carrier is now also in McDonald's site, Tacloban City, with the American and Saudi ships. Just informing you that the carrier is already there and the two ships. Next is on July 14. This is now 29, 2019 Sunday. The three aircrafts times the five countries is equals to 15 helicopters will or are to fly from Kingdom Saudi Arabia to Philippines. Fifth, be stable. If you arrive, be stable in the city. You should observe. You should try to look, listen, and think. Pray also. By July 16, 2019, we will be leaving for Kingdom Saudi Arabia. The aircrafts, 15. The ships, 3. Time must be at morning, 2 p.m. PM at 5 p.m. Be cautious of post electrical wirings. Baka sumabit ang yung ano, your helicopter might be entangled in the electrical posts, just as I see a video of an incident like that. Accident. July 16, on July 16, 2019, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., I will be waiting here. So it is up to you, soldiers, if what time are you really leaving from Saudi Arabia. As long as by July 16, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., I will be waiting for you. Page 3, delete plan. Of going to roof deck of Save More Mall. More risky. The more we are all exposed to public, the more we are safe. Landing on streets uh, could be unnecessary since there is a carrier. In case of emergency, land in the premises of McDonald's, back-to-back streets, and along Save More. Caution. Do not allow anybody to get into the aircrafts. Gasoline sucking or suctioning and destroying the aircraft or taking it, stealing from you and insinuate you to go with them somewhere is a trap. Don't leave your aircraft unattended and your area is within the ships, McDonald's, and to come to the house. Going somewhere, I will not be responsible to you and your death if it will happen to you. Going somewhere is the common mistake of leaders and soldiers who who went along to the Illuminati. Filipino, Filipina, especially the lesbians. You are autonomous. When you come, you are autonomous. No escorts to have but you yourself. For the arrival, go to the carrier. Supposedly, you will be arriving now in Tacloban City. You have to talk with the other soldiers and then check also the loyalty of Filipino soldiers because you know that our problem started from Philippines and the Illuminati and their armed forces. And these armed forces are Filipinos out there. At least they are males. They are of lesser degree, extent of being Illuminati. They are likewise victims, victims of bluff, victims of bluff, victims of bluff, uh, of the foreseeable crisis. Forcibly, uh, ano yan? Forced marriages for patong comfort. If they're asking if I have dentures, you see, I'm not wearing dentures, but I don't feel comfortable, so I'm not wearing it. Anyway, check their loyalty, and then by July 15, tomorrow, I am to go to get the rentals and pay the bills. It will be from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Now we are having again a problem regarding my bills, electric bills, water bills, cable. I did not again receive. That is why tomorrow I think I will be in another fight for this matter. July 16, whatever is the result of paying the bills, because they might gamble with you again. That if I will not pay, All the bills we will not leave. That is stupidity. You see, even the bills they do not give it to me. So tomorrow you could hear me how I'm going to handle this muscular. So by July 16, we must leave, or else you will be the cause of the death of the world. I tell you, you are the hope of the world, the soldiers, the armed forces. The last will be if there will be epic to fight. From the carrier, this is now the plan. From the carrier, you are to fly to private road. I gave you the sketch. So there are two. I already checked the area in front of Cabigon. If they will park their cars, bantay lang sila. Lagpot good na. Buto good na. Makadistansya lang ko. Buthon ko good na. Iumpag ko lang sa ilang oo, ng mga kahidor ng mga awaanon nga Illuminati. Oh, from carrier, you are to fly to the private road. And there are two helicopters enough to could land in the street private road in front the RCK house or the former Cabigon residence. And then the 13 helicopters will be flying on air, go rounds in 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 our area. They are up until we go inside the helicopter safe. We will fly and direct na to Saudi Arabia. If in case I feel uncomfortable in the helicopter and I'm more comfortable in the ship, if the ship is already in a distance from Philippines, we could land in the carrier and stay in the ships if if we feel uncomfortable. Um, the first for the two helicopters, uh, the first helicopter will be uh, fully filled with your soldiers. If the actual number of passengers, people inside allowed is 25. If we could double it, double. They will be the first to land and then they will go out, but the helicopter will stay. They will be our security, they'll be our protection, 50. Or they will immediately uh, try to see, on the grounds and go up the house. Tapos, the other one would be 20 inside, will do the same. If there will be rumble, I'm very much sure you will win. You have your open arms, it is not blocked, and you could also hit them. And then you proceed to second floor, and all we have to do is greet each other, hello, hi, salam, good, you arrive safe, and then pick up the luggages, our mega boxes, and we are to leave, go into the helicopter, go in, the soldiers, fly, and then the other helicopter will also fly after getting in the soldiers into the helicopter. Okay, and then fly, 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 fly. So to explain our sketch, here is the Tacloban Port area, the McDonald's, the Botanical. I put stars to signify that these areas had been um, the ships settled there for a time. But that Kandahog is far a distance. It was not my plan. It was their insinuation. And the ship went to Kandahog, Palo. So this is McDonald's, the post office. From post office, you'll see there a building, and this is Justice Romualdez. At the corner, left corner, to your left corner is Save More Mall. And then you will just walk straight until you reach BPI. You reach BPI, that is Dil Pilar Street. You have a choice whether to left turn from BPI Bank or PNB. Ay, for those pala who will walk. That was the instruction to the Marines. Aywa. And then the meeting place is here at the basketball court, private road, private road. So that is distance that you are to fly is from McDonald's only, and here this red line to the RCK house. Move fast and and fast and surely secure. Guard the ground for trespassers to go up, and then go fast upstairs, pick up the 8 items, go into the helicopter, the number two, the second helicopter to land, but the first to fly. Two helicopters could park. Helicopter 1, helicopter 2, helicopter 1 soldiers, helicopter 2 we. Page 5. Just please bring your personal belongings, your uniforms, toiletries, utensils, a pack of food, water, beverage, coffee. The Lord will provide and multiply the food. Amen. Note, let us move fast. Aside from previous activities mentioned, we plan to go to school also or enroll. I will go for law study, while my children, Kevin, Kim, Casey, KJ, will go business or commerce courses. And then our old plans were World Assembly, the Messianity teaching in Kaba Mecca, and the theories discussion, Sabbath, worldwide, satellite, Sabbath, and then the projects or aids to Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and other countries. Better business with the international countries. See you soon. God bless you all. You can call me Sister Everlet, Sister Pauline, Shepherd Pauline, 57747. For time and date, 9 p.m. July 30, 2019. This was last night. It is 4 p.m. in Saudi Arabia. So I gave 1 hour interval that at 5 p.m. in Saudi Arabia, you were already there. Turkey, Egypt, Israel, United Arab Emirates with 3 helicopters. Each will be picked up by me and parked in Palace, Kingdom Saudi Arabia vicinity. Done. And then at 2 a.m. Kingdom Saudi Arabia time, July 14, 2019, 9 hours interval. The 15 helicopters with Kingdom Saudi Arabia will fly manually, naturally to Tacloban, Philippines, on to land on the carrier. It is equivalent to 7 a.m. in the morning. That's why I am happy that I woke up at 6:45 this morning. I was able to remove the skyway on top of Saudi Arabia as well as Visayas only in Philippines. Luzon and Mindanao are still blocked with the skyway. For Saudi Arabia, there is just a regular protection. It will not affect. And the skyway is already removed. For the for the ship, the surrounding block is still there. That is why you are to fly up up beyond the tallest building. Oh, I think it's only basta. Mm. What is left there is the 100 meters block from the uh, from the seashore to the sea, and the boundary of fence boundary of Saudi Arabia with the neighboring countries. But the Skyway top cover is already removed for Philippines only Visayas. If 8 hours travel, it will take 8 hours travel using the helicopters. The arrival time or date in Philippines is at 3 p.m. in Philippines time. It's already 5:21 p.m. So I do not know if you are here or if you are still there or if you are still have doubts and fears. I have, as I have said, you have your option. The problem is for the food. On July 15, 2019, as I've said, rest, observe, listen, think. Don't forget to pray. And on July 16, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Philippines time, Everlet will wait for you. And then don't come after 5 p.m. If at 9 a.m. you will come on July 16, we will arrive in Saudi Arabia on July 16 also, 10 p.m. If we will leave 5 p.m. here in the Philippines, we will arrive Saudi Arabia 6 a.m. July 17. Signed 57747. Question? I just hope that you will understand the what we say pala a World 2020 vision. I was anticipating that we could we will already be stabilized by 2020. But then for me, this task for you to pick up here, to pick up us here, and to bring us to Saudi Arabia is very easy. Very easy. You are soldiers, you are Saudi Arabian forces, you belong to an international factions, and you are kapitapitagan, kagalang-galangan, kaunor-unuran. But then why are all this stupidity that I cannot accept and that I cannot understand that you are in this state of stupidity? Again, the Anonymous America defined stupidity as believing in ano to keep believing in lies. Ano to? Basta ganon. Be, even if you already to antay, even if you already knew the truth, you still believe in lies. And that is really a stupid person. I'm raising my hand to show you the left palm half line. Left, this is left. Huh? This is my right. It's inverted there in the picture. And for my tattoo, aray ko, here. Aray! Ay, that is the marker. And my mole. That mole is original. If you check my eyeglasses, it's 1300, 1350. Blood type is B. Hmm. Ano na to? World 2020 Vision. Aywa. One of the American video on my Facebook said yesterday that, excuse me, there is the term tragically neglected. What is tragically neglected is this mission. The mission that there should be conversion of faith. It is the priority. The problem that I am having with America is they are after economy, progress, development, settlement, business, before God, before faith. I want them to understand, and the rest of the country, that we are all servants of the Lord and we are to obey the will of God. The will of God is Saudi Arabia is the chosen country. It is His order. That is why if they say what that I am insisting to go Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia kuno daw according to them is allergic to me. For all I know, after I leave Saudi Arabia, they want me also to go back. The problem is I could no longer go back because of these mga envious people. I am saying that it is the Lord God who is telling me to go to Saudi Arabia. That even Saudi could not, should not prevent me from going to Saudi Arabia, because all of this belongs to the Messiah, to the Lord Yeshua. If the Lord says go, we must go. That is why I want you to think like me. If you have faith, you will be like me. You will obey God, not your personal interest, not your hidden agenda of your leaders of your countries, what is good for your country. Because for all I know, what is good for your country is the goodness, the wellness that is going to happen to Saudi Arabia. What happens there is going to happen to you. Why you cannot understand that one, and why you cannot accept. For those who are trying to make me an amulet at their capital, I say it so that I am a universal teacher. I am a universal uh, shepherd, because salvation is for everyone. But if your mentality is like that, money, 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 we will not uh, understand each other. I Money for me is nothing. Trillion is nothing. Diamonds, golds is nothing. What is important is salvation. And I am comfortable to prioritize faith. So I will be a curse to your country. If you will keep on trying that I should be there in your country, and that many of you are making mga strategies, making mga, yun na nga, hidden agenda, and you believe it is good for your country. It is not good for your country. Believe me. That's why I'm saying, support me, support my family in going to Saudi Arabia. All will be well for every one of us. Forget Illuminati. Those who are so in love and so, what is that term? So I don't know. Because for me, I'm so allergic with these lesbians. Trio si IDG, Trio Chris Aquino, Cristina Romualdez, Alfred Romualdez, the husband, my younger brother, Snippy Delito, his wife, Paklaw, Jenilyn Paniki, their children, who are the impostors to my children, and the controllers, manipulators, monopolizers of everything, the CIDG lesbians, plus my ambot biological family, my mother, biological, and all my brothers and sisters, they, this battalion, this platoon, is the cause of the Illuminati Tacloban, which spread out to Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. But it is Chris Aquino or the Aquinians who are so eager to 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 put into their power the whole Philippines. But CIDG Tacloban also would like to be in power. The result was, because it is a mess for them to stay here, they went into other countries bringing the money and robbing you, every national bank of your country. They rob you. And they also take your wives and your husbands and what? And your business. Huh? And they manipulate your country. They are the Illuminati Filipina lesbians. They are the existing manipulators. But if we have an armed forces and it is in battalion, we could defeat them. So I would like you to understand that one. If they say that I am corrupt, how could I be corrupt if I won 8 trillion and plus? How will I corrupt? Huh? For the money that I am taking because of the power given to me by the holy heavens, it's not to corrupt you. It is to protect you and your country and your people. It is you, Hinoon leaders, who do not protect your very own country. It is me who is trying, to protect your people. Because if I will not be taking this money, they will keep on, ano yun, they will keep on ruling. They will rule, overrule. They will be in power because money is power, and they have this threatening power because they are armed forces. They could escort and kill just anybody anytime they wanted to. What I want is first faith. That is the motto of RCK. Faith. After you have faith, we could we should have that righteousness. That's why we could balance, and then there will be equality. And our goal, because we're already rich, what are we going to do? We are, we have power, we have authority. Do not be like them. They have power, they have authority, but they are useless, lousy people. Ah, once more, what we must do is we should give justice to the oppressed. We should not allow any Misayanyan to be oppressed. So there should be faith, equality, and justice. And that's why, wait pala, about Residencia del Gobierno. Residencia del Gobierno occurred to my mind because we are the ones recommended by the international to run mayor for the city. And you know na the history, including the Anonymous Canada. And later on, the Anonymous Canada announced that it is me who truly wins because Cristina Romualdez was already disqualified even before the registration of candidacy. They already pronounced she's disqualified. But then Chris Aquino paid Comelec, issued a check, and then removed my name after I was able to file for Mayor Tacloban City. Okay. And then, now that they say I am the mayor, I would like to correct you that it is not my management. It is the management of Illuminati here. It is not my management. So please, the sanctions, I laugh at it. I would like to answer those sanctions. They are saying that it is for me. Why not? But I laugh. Why? I am not with the Romualdicians. Plan and the projects that they have, I am laughing at them. Huh? They are not laughing at me. I am laughing at them. They cannot laugh at me. Um, I'm not afraid of the sanctions. Let us go to Saudi Arabia. Put all those sanctions that you would like to give me. All, everything. Everything. Corruption, privatization, business, money, murders, immorality, everything. Laid it unto me, I will answer you. If we are in Saudi Arabia. But if you want it to happen now here, do it to the armed forces of the Philippines first, especially the CIDG Tacloban. CIDG Tacloban, and they are the lesbians. Start from them. I am not afraid. I really am hoping and even praying that you will lay those sanctions to me. Let us have this assembly in Saudi Arabia. And then, if we are there, I have the plan of activities is go there, rest, and then interrogation. You have to interrogate me regarding my identity, my children's identity, the being original, or if I was dead, if I am alive, whatever you want to know, to ask of me. Interrogation first. After that, I will my hopefully my privileged speech and your privileged speeches also as those who are leaders of those who are in Saudi Arabia. That time there are no assembly yet, so the leaders of Saudi Arabia only. I would like to hear also from you by listening to our speeches. And then we will now start to invite world leaders, and they are to go to Saudi Arabia. Our venue is the Kaaba Mecca. It is already prepared. Everything is prepared. Who is lacking there is our presence. And then there, in our 1 week uh, plan schedule, 2 days is our day off, 3 days for World Assembly, and 2 days for Messianity. If the World Assembly is done, finished, they will go back to their country. We already have settlements. We already have treaties. We already have agreements. Um, the time allotted for the assembly will be replaced to discussion of the theories. So there will be messianity teaching, there will be theories, and if we could have the law school, not LLB, but postgraduate course, privilege to graduate law school. I will not be LLB. Here in the Philippines, if we say LLB, they are uh, flunkers. They failed in the bar exam. They are known to be LLB. So if that is LLB program, that is also for the flunkers. Why I would like to take this the law? Parang I don't like actually this course. I hate this one. Medicine and accountancy. I don't like these courses. I, but then because of the position that I have now, parang I would like to hinoon challenge myself. I just challenge myself to take law. I hope there will really be a law law course in in Saudi Arabia as well as business for my children. I will offer scholarships scholarships to those who who will what pass the exam, who deserve to go to school in law. Baka wala akong classmates eh. So, our kapitapitagan na abogado dito sa Pilipinas sa aking alma mater, RTR, ay nandun na ngayon sa Saudi Arabia, si Attorney Sabare. Sana you could have a discussion regarding law course, whatever. He could really be of great help. And I could help Saudi Arabia, and I could help also the the wow the international because I will choose the international law course, of course, knowing the law of Basta. Ano pa? So, can you imagine our mission? We now have this faith, faith first. So, can you imagine? While we are teaching faith, we are also patching, patching. We are healing. We are talking with other leaders of different countries in order for us to be united once again. Only for those who would like to be united with us. And then, if there is basta you should, they said there is religion discrimination in my kuno, governance management. It's not discrimination. I would just don't like to waste our time, our effort, our money with people who cannot pass heaven. I'm very much sure they are not pass heaven as long as they will not be converts to messianity. Again, the Pope believes in me. For the Christians. Again, Muslims already are now awakened that Islam is a comedy. Again, for the Buddhists, the third major religion in the whole world, saith Buddha is not God. So if he is not God, who is your God? There is no God for the Buddhists. And you cannot live and survive without God. So, eliminate all those, and here is Messianity. For the flash mob dance, we will rock you. They seem to accept the messianity religion. Now, if they cannot be future messianian, just go away heathens. We do not need you. There are so many people in the world. You will just only pollute overpopulation and pollute the 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 messianian congregation. And then we also will have this Residencia del Gobierno. Residencia del Gobierno is a fascist government revised. And if there is a Residencia del Gobierno and there is already Messianity religion, there must be a faction international. The function of this faction international is it is a it is a body of justices coming from different countries because all kind of people is in this faction, and we will use these people for the will of God, for by serving our the humankind, something like that. If there are problems that the government, the Republicans, we call those who are in the government Republicans, while we are the Democrats because we are not in the in that we are not the original officials of the country. So we are the Democrats. Uh, we will be a special force. We are a special force. Uh, and we will be a special court also. That is the function of the faction international Messianian. That is why RCK-10M or Messianian. Presidencia del Gobierno is a fascist government because we are authoritative, but we are democratic. We could give this full democracy, full discretion, maximum tolerance. But when we need to strike our kamao, ha, we become authoritative. Using the law of God, using the righteousness that we have, and the wisdom. Because that is why if we are to replenish the law, and the students, Filipinos, there in Manila, agree to the replenishing of the Philippine Constitution, I say it in 3 months. If I will be the one to give the instruction, And if they will obey, 3 months, it's kalas. No? Look at them, those Republicans, how it took years for them to, they cannot even start. They keep on quarreling. And in 6 months' time, there is already a hardbound Philippine Constitution. You should not be so meticulous in giving this mga laws kung ano-ano na pinagbibigay. Hmm? The rest is wisdom. It's not intellect, but wisdom. You should not also be bobo. Ha? Righteousness and wisdom is what we need in order for us to give justice. Di ba the law is to provide protection, give protection to our properties, to our family, to the community, di ba? That is the purpose of having this law. Then we are to ask now, is this law could protect us? No. This is the law of Illuminati that could harm us and the whole world. They could kill anytime they would like. They could change the foreign exchange, forex exchange, if they would like. And they could increase the prices of commodities if they would like. And they could lower, if they could give you scholarship if they like. They could give you a house and the house and lot if they like. And they will give you a car, a luxury car if they like. And they could get your beautiful and tiig car. Oh, they could get your tricycle, even your bicycle, if they wanted to. That is Illuminati. That is why this is the luminous light, and I said, versus the Illuminati. Illuminati has the power to control. I think it's only me whom they cannot control. That's why they hate me a lot. They confabulate. They try to destroy my reputation. They give my profile to Baklawan instead of telling who really I am. Even if these foreigners already knew that I could be the original, they still believe in lies. That's why they are what? Anonymous? They are stupid. So stop your stupidity. Now, armed air forces with the marine forces and the soldiers. I hate your stupidity. Erase it. It's already 53 minutes. I now have to say babayu and hope we could go to this World Vision 2020. I am the visionary, missionary, only one in the whole world. I am the one and only one original IMF trustee. I am the one and only one large theorist of the 70 theories. And I am the one and only one mother of the 4K9 gems, the adopted legal of Saudi Arabia, as well as the adopted and heirs of my Aunt Illuminada in California. We are the one and only one. For the fifth position, I am jihadist. I am the warrior of God. I am no princess. I will not also be a queen. I will be a soldier. I also am like you. So I would like you to fight like me. Be a soldier of God. I am jihadist, Messianian.